friends! Today we are going to do a little science experiment. We have been talking a lot about spring these last couple weeks, and what happens during spring? It rains a lot, and we have seen quite a bit of rain recently. So we are going to make our own rain. We're going to make rain in a jar. So the things that you'll need is some hot water. So our parents need to help our kiddos with that. You'll need some ice cubes, a small plastic bag, and a rubber band, and a jar. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is pour our hot water into our jar. Now, the instructions say about 1/3 or 1/4 of the way full for whatever jar that you're using. So I have about this much. Then, let's see if I can hold it up here for you. Then you're going to put your baggie inside of the jar and fold over the top here. And use your rubber band to secure the bag around the top of the jar. Then you can put your ice cubes in the baggie. Now, if your jar is wide enough, you probably could have put the ice cubes in before you put the bag in the jar, but I was afraid that my baggie wouldn't fit if the ice cubes were in it. Okay, so now we're going to wait just a little bit and let the hot water work its magic, and then we should start to see rain. Okay, it's already getting a little cloudy in there. Let's see, I might raise my bag up a little bit so we can see the rain dripping. Okay, so while we're waiting for it to work, I'm going to tell you why it works. So this water down here is very warm, and the heat is rising up into the jar. And when it rises, it's hitting the ice cubes in the bag, and it's making the ice cubes melt. And so they are melting away into water, and they will be dripping from the bag. I see a few drops on the bottom of my bag, which I'm not sure you'll be able to see, but those droplets are going to form, and they're going to get bigger, and then they're going to drop. And we'll see them drop from the bag into the water, and that will be our rain. They're hard to show you on camera, but I see them at the bottom of the bag. So we'll wait a couple more minutes. Let me know if you see anything drop. Oh, I see one forming over here on the side. I wonder if you'll be able to see it. Oh, can you see it right there on the bottom? It's getting bigger. It's going to drop. Ooh, the bottom of the bag is getting wet. Very cool. Okay, so it does take a few minutes because the heat has to rise, and enough heat has to rise for the ice cubes to melt. And then the water droplet has to get big enough to fall from the bag. I see one. Ooh, okay. So maybe when you try this, you might want to make your water a little bit warmer than mine for it to work a little bit faster. But it's still working, I see in there. The heat is also causing condensation on the jar. Condensation. The sides of the jar are getting warm, and the water particles are forming on the sides of the jar. Okay, that drop is getting bigger. I don't know if you can see it on the bottom of my jar or the bottom of my little baggie. Very cool. So when you do yours, you'll probably be able to see it a little bit better because you'll be in person instead of trying to show it on the camera. All right. So make sure your water is really, really warm, and then you'll get to see your water droplets fall from the bag. Very cool. Rain in a jar. Bye, friends.